Your LTTV, Blunt Talk with LT, back at it with another video. Now, for anyone comes here coming like I'm hating, like this is some sort of hit piece, you know how there's always those random people in the comment section crying, but
crying to me and I'm not having that.
Aba&Preach said this thing on they said what we're about to listen to on a platform, Shan Boudra, her podcast or whatnot. Abba said this with his chest out. So this is not people digging up dirt. I was sent this from a commenter. Oh shit, I don't have the name. It was on one of the videos, Fresh and Fit. Or we were discussing Fresh and Fit. And the person we're going to get into the reaction, or the video we're about to get into the reaction, the video we're about to react to. Jesus fucking Christ. Seemed like it was somebody that was riding for Fresh and Fit. So they came at an angle of, oh, we're outing this person. They said this, but they said it on a platform with their chest out. Nonetheless, it was a very zesty thing to admit to, and it's not even just about admitting to it. It's the action of it itself. I think a lot of the culture in the past few years, this unlearned culture that was spearheaded by Charlemagne the God, is pretty much unlearn everything masculine you've ever learned. They labeled it toxic masculinity, and then they leaned into this bullshit femininity shit as grown-ass men, and it's unlearned shit. Unlearn manhood. So now we have people on platforms. You know what? Let's get into it. I want to provide more context before I give this speech. Let's get into it.
Fine. I'll do it myself.
What is the position?
Position, Gallinati Pune Printer.
Yeah, it's just, you get on your knees, arch it, pause.
Say,
Yeah.
oh, Mike, don't touch me, don't touch me. Don't.
Alright, what's poppin', everybody? Welcome to Easy Bands, where the revolution.
Now, this is Easy Bands, the person that's coming to expose Fresh and Fit, but it's not really exposing because they said it with their chest out on the platform. Now, somebody said, was it done by a woman, though? Yes, it was done by a woman. It doesn't matter. That's where we start getting shit fucked up. If a girl sticks a dildo in your ass and fucks you with the dildo, it doesn't matter. It's still zest.
We don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
People are like, nah, it's with a girl.
We're in a different era. Get over it. Whoa!
Nope. Still zest. It's still what we would call the emasculation of the modern man. The modern man. It's just so openly say, okay, let's get into it. And I'm not getting into no goddamn speech until after. I'm providing the goddamn context first.
It's televised. Y'all already know the protocol. Make sure to turn on the notifications after you like, subscribe, and share the joint. So today, Abba admits to getting on all fours, arching his back, and getting fingered. Pause. Now, I told y'all in my previous videos that the Pay for Box monster was behind the attack on Fresh and Fit. Then I went on to reveal the YouTubers that were bought, paid for, and initiated to promote sex work to the youth. I told y'all that they not paying for box with wings on it, they paying for straps. This the lifestyle that they promote. They want y'all on all fours with your back arched. Pause. Let's get back to the video.
Hit that spot, right? They got
Have
level.
you had a prostate orgasm?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah, I'm open-minded.
You've had a prostate orgasm?
Yeah.
Tell me more about it.
Stop it. Get some help.
Look at her face. She wanted this. She wants this. She talks all that sex talk. Actually, I'm not going to get into detail what she does too much because I don't know exactly what she does. but it seems like she wanted this moment. She's like a sex
Let's get
educator
back
or
to
some
the
shit.
video.
Hit that spot, right? They
But
got
have
level.
you had a prostate orgasm?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah, I'm open-minded.
You've had a prostate orgasm?
Yeah.
Tell me more about it.
Well, I mean, for me, I'm going to be honest with you, even though, it was intense.
It wasn't another level?
To me, it wasn't more intense than the level 2 I get from a really good blowjob.
Were you milked? How did it happen?
I mean, so, all right, I've never talked about this in detail. I'm feeling naked right now. Essentially, I can't do it.
Okay, you gotta tell me afterwards.
Yeah, we can tell that. I started thinking about it.
I was not expecting.
Here's the thing, okay? And I know what? I'm going to be honest. I'll just be honest. Let's talk about it. Let's go. Because I'm out here. I came here. I'm going to do it just for you because I love you, okay? The position you have to get in to get milked, and this is, see, I'm uncomfortable just talking about the position. The position you have to get in. If any of my homies walked in and saw me, I'd be like, you didn't see nothing, bro. And I'll kill you for telling me. Because I think it took me such a long time to even be comfortable to do that with the person I'm intimate with and to trust her, that even just saying I did it makes me like, ugh.
I'm so happy right now. I want to let you know that.
Nah, man, I did it for you. But I'm just saying, like, you just.
What is the position?
She said she's so happy right now. See, I didn't even know what any of this shit was. I heard prostate milking. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Intimate with and to trust her, that even just saying I did it makes me like, ugh.
I'm so happy right now. I want to let you know that.
Nah, man, I did it for you. But I'm just saying, like,
Just like a woman.
you just.
What is the position?
Position, Galinari Pune Printer.
Yeah, it's just, you get on your knees, arch it, pause, arch it, and then,
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
Silence, you fool.
Shit getting out of hand now.
What?
Jesus Christ.
What, my nigga? What did you say?
Position, Galinari Pune Printer.
yeah, it's just, you get on your knees, arch it, pause, arch it, and then, arch it, and then, she behind it, she, like a cow, she milking that, and she doing her thing.
By far.
I don't know what any of this shit is. What the fuck is this?
Arch it, pause, arch it, and then, arch it, and then, she behind it, she, like a cow.
Jesus Christ.
What is she doing back there like a cow after you arch it? The milking. Like, when I hear like a cow and he's doing that action, I'm thinking it's about to get sexually explicit out here. Like, I'm thinking she's like jerking the meat. But when they get into the detail in the science behind prostate milking, this is not that. Let's listen to everything. Let's get into it now.
You get on your knees, arch it, pause, arch it, and then, arch it, and then, she behind it, she, like a cow, she milking that, and she doing her thing.
What is she?
By far, Aba in a DoggyStyle.
Oh, man. Big pause, but yeah.
Big pause.
It's just one of those things where
That's funny.
I thought it was cool, but it didn't give me like a tsunami alert like the blowjob did. So
The hilarious part is how the girl interviewing Aba grimaces and cringes while Aba admits to getting his prostate milk. Pause. Even though that's the type of content she promotes, content that emasculates and effeminates men and
Ain't nobody got time for that.
See, that's why she said, I'm so happy when he said that. And he's like, just for you. You signed up for this. Why did you sign up for this? I don't understand what the fuck is going on here. It's like, I get it. Sometimes people want to have intellectual matches and challenge people's ideas on things. So, of course, they would challenge Fresh and Fit's ideas on a lot of things in the dating sphere of things. But the fuck is this?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
It makes women more masculine, but deep inside, even she feels uncomfortable, and her face revealed that. Aba is clearly fighting some inner demons, and the pay-for-box monster is here to collect. I would feel empathy for him, but he's out here promoting the same destruction to young, impressionable minds. Misery loves company. On top of that, he tried to destroy the homie, falsely accusing him of being a rapist, racist, and a scam artist in front of millions of viewers. Only way I stop is with an apology. Now, if you like me, you had no idea what milking was, so I had to look it up just for.
All right, so he's gonna bring down the scientific breakdown or the medical breakdown or whatever the type of sexual breakdown of what milking is. This is clearly somebody that's on Fresh and Fit side of things. So when it comes to the Aba&Preach, don't believe it. Think it's a skit or a joke. Samson Broccoli said, or I don't know how to pronounce that fucking last name. So this is what it is. I'm not just gonna react to his video of it. This guy who's clearly riding for Fresh and Fit. I have the video, the full context of the video, so we could determine if it's a joke or not. Seems kind of skittish. That's probably not the wrong word. That's definitely the wrong word. Seems kind of like a skit, but who knows? Why would you say this on this platform when we're talking about sexual experiences if it's a joke, and not make the distinction that it is a joke, especially something as zesty as this?
So for educational and awareness purposes, I included a clip describing the process. Stay vigilant, y'all. The pay-for-box monster is alive.
Prostate milking is going to go, something's going to go in through your butt. So get cleaned out. Don't do this after a full meal. Some people want.
So this guy's misleading. Someone said Shan Booty does not emasculate men. She's just an open-minded sexologist type. Well, we're gonna get into that in a second.
Use an enema, that's okay. Get all prepped and ready. Make sure you have good lube nearby, because anything in the butt, you want good lube. I want things to go in smoothly and come out smoothly, be it a finger or a prostate massager. And then get yourself relaxed and comfortable. So if you're the one giving the prostate massage, trim your nails. Trim your nails, get clean, make sure there's no little hangnails or anything like that, because you want things to go in and come out. You don't want anything catching or being irritating. For our purposes, for prostate milking, I want you to go in through the anus. Through the anus, and then come up like in a come hither towards the belly button of a man. There are different kinds of movements. You can do the come hither movement on the prostate. You can do a press and hold, like you can circle like you would a G-spot, kind of go around and around. Or if you really want, you can try and do like a vibration, or really mimic a vibrator by doing super fast, intense vibes.
It's the other entrance. So I should tell my boyfriend to bend over. Oh, bend over? Yes. Okay, got it.
It's that walnut-sized gland that's right below your bladder and in between the root of your penis and the anus. Now, the easiest way to access the prostate is through the anus. That's how you can get that nice massage. Has anyone here had a prostate orgasm? Jeffrey, why are you scared?
I was like, is anyone else here? It's like a all body experience. Like you feel it with your toes, your hands. Like it's like you're just like all one whole orgasm as opposed to just like one spot orgasm. It's like 10 times as much as it was before when I just like had sex with someone.
These all seem like gay guys in this room she's discussing this with. I can't tell, but he certainly seems gay.
You're just like all one whole orgasm as opposed to just like one spot orgasm. It's like 10 times as much as it was before when I just like had sex with someone.
Us straight guys are missing out.
I feel so cheated. It definitely hurt.
Yeah.
And then like after a while you're like, oh, I actually like this. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
That's an amazing point because it takes you can use a tool like the vibrating magic wand, or you can use a vibrating butt plug.
I brought this up with two other people that are live streaming. One was Kevin Samuels and the other one was Azria, the girl you watched. And both of them said the same thing. It's like, you know, people clown on the sex trade, but its necessities towards some people's mental health and well-being is absolutely necessary. It's like people clown like, oh my God, this shit's so disgusting. There's a lot of people out there, CEOs, senators, successful school teachers, who don't, if they didn't have that, they would not be okay.
They need us.
Yeah.
We're a necessity. Because we're the only ones that are going to pull on them fucking strap-ons. They can't go to the white Susie at home, which is where we come in and be like, hey, yo, what you need us to do? Oh, okay, well, that's it. You know, it's going to be another $2,000, Daddy. Well, I'm just saying, you know, the price went up a little bit. Yeah, you know, taxes is high and shit, you know. COVID price.
But they need that. And I actually asked this to Astrid before, but I'm like, if society, here's the irony here. If society didn't shame, and if society was way more accepting of the kind of work that you did and the kind of stuff that goes on behind closed door, ironically, these men would not need to go to you guys as much because they would have a much more open space to be able to do this.
Oh, no, we want to, boo-boo, we want to stay taboo, honey.
As I usually say, my job is to make what's obvious to me apparent to y'all. So let me just summarize what we witnessed today. Abba, aka Come Hither, and Mr. Arching his back and getting fingered doggy style. Pause. Just as I told y'all, they not paying for box, they paying for strap. Luckily, I documented the main culprits associated with promoting these addictions to the youth. We got Kevin Samuels, Aba&Preach, Nina Unrated, and many more. And what they all have in common is their hit piece against Fresh and Fit for being against the promotion of this lifestyle. And for all you snowflakes that was riding with Aba&Preach as y'all heroes, I'm just shaking my head. All you YouTubers that was Team Abba, I gotta look at you sideways now. Shout out to the gang, cause whole time we kept it solid. Y'all the MVPs for real. I'm about to end the episode right here, but y'all already know we always coming back with more heat and more classics. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share the joint. Easy Bands, we out.
Alright, so this is his video, Easy Bands. You see who he clearly supports. He's probably their personal friends or something. Besides that, let's get into an actual breakdown without a bias. You don't get this.
Of a school. There's a lot of.
All right, so chat, what do y'all think so far? Do you think, or do you think this guy's coming at an angle and making it, or pulling a clip out of context and rephrasing it, and it's just bullshit? What do you think? Y'all tell me. Now let's get into the full clip of their sex talk with no edits from Easy Bands, just the full conversation.
Big school of thought that for women, orgasms are majority mental.
I don't give a fuck about the YouTube drama when it comes to this one, because these guys said it on the platform with their chest out. This is not being dug up from some years old shit where it's like some sort of exposed job. This is not a hit piece. I don't know what that last reaction video was, but this ain't no goddamn hit piece. This is more of a discussion for the emasculation of men, because if this is true and this isn't a joke and what he's saying, they actually did this prostate milking shit, and men are so comfortable saying these type of things on their platform, and then there's other people justifying it with, oh, it was with a girl. It's like, nah, man, this is all zest. We just need to just call it for what it actually is, man. For what it actually is. You're getting porked in the motherfucking booty by some strap-on shit or by some bitch's finger, and it's not gay because it's a girl.
Stop the cap.
I don't know if this is true though. We got to get it in its full context. So let's listen to it.
But would you say the same thing for men?
The biggest sexual organ is the brain.
Yes, but it's this idea that a woman can be not relaxed and receiving the kind of stimulation that would result in orgasm, and she won't orgasm because she's in her head.
Yeah.
Whereas for a man, I don't think it's like, regardless of how you're feeling or what you're thinking, if someone's stimulating you in a way that's going to lead to orgasm, you're going to orgasm.
I'm not even going to, but maybe it's just me. I'm not done studies. I'm like, hey, bro. But for me personally, if she knows what she's doing, even if I don't want to orgasm, I'm coming. You know what I mean? Even if my mind state is not there, if she got the technique, she do the guac with the double hand, it's a wrap.
A little Olive Garden?
Yo, it's a wrap. I've had girls be like, I'll tell you when you come. Like, no, you won't. And I was like, oh shit, she gonna tell me? She told me today. So there's a certain element of that I do believe is true, and I think here's how I always define it. I'm like, this is how the trade-off went. I think men have easier orgasms but worse orgasms. I think women have the superior product.
Oh yeah,
it just costs more.
It's harder to reach.
Because I be watching women orgasm. I'm like, damn, I want to have an exorcism too.
Yeah,
because he'd be there like, you know.
The leg shake.
Yeah.
Oh Mike, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't.
I've had women who have to take like 40 minutes off.
They break.
Yeah. And I'll never get to experience that.
They pop and shit. No,
I've had level 2s. Level 2s are cool.
Yeah,
but they don't come close.
I had level 2.5. But women, when you hit the spot right, they got level.
You had a prostate orgasm.
Yeah,
you have.
Yeah, I'm open-minded.
You've had a prostate orgasm?
Yeah.
Tell me more about it.
Well, I mean, for me, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Provided this context, it seems like a serious conversation, y'all. This seems like a serious conversation. Hit that like button. Who else is breaking this?
Spot right? They got
but
level.
You had a prostate orgasm.
Yeah.
You have.
Yeah, I'm open-minded.
You've had a prostate orgasm?
Yeah.
Tell me more about it.
Well, I mean, for me, I'm gonna be honest with you. Even though it was intense,
it wasn't another level.
To me, it wasn't more intense than the level 2 I get from a really good blowjob.
Were you milked? How did it happen?
I mean, so. All right, I've never talked about this in detail.
Let's go.
I'm feeling naked right now. Essentially, I can't do it.
Okay, you gotta tell me afterwards.
Yeah, we can talk about it. I started thinking about it.
I was not expecting.
Here's the thing, okay? And I know what, I'm gonna be honest. I'll just be honest. Let's talk about it. Let's go. Because I'm out here. I came here. I'm gonna do it just for you because I love you. Okay. The position you have to get in to get milked, and this is. See, I'm uncomfortable just talking about the position you have to get in. If any of my homies walked in and saw me, I'd be like, you didn't see nothing, bro. And I'll kill you for telling me.
That ain't it. That ain't it, son.
Because I think it took me such a long time to even be comfortable to do that with the person I'm intimate with and to trust her. That even just saying I did it makes me like, ugh.
I'm so happy right now. I want to let you know that.
Ah, man, I did it for you. But I'm just saying, like, you just.
What is the position?
Okay.
Position, Galinari Pune Printer.
Yeah, it's just, you get on your knees, arch it, pause, arch it, and then, she behind it, she like a cow. She milking that and she doing her thing.
By far, Aba in a doggy style.
Oh man, big pause, but yeah,
big pause.
It's just one of those things where
that's funny.
I thought it was cool, but it didn't give me like a tsunami alert, like the blowjob did. So yeah, it was on the same level.
What if you could combine the two? That probably would be something special.
I don't think it could reach whatever women experience. I'm gonna tell you what.
Go for it.
To all the times that I've orgasm, I could always walk after.
I'm talking about
women
like paralyzed.
Sometimes cannot walk. Going to the washroom. I need to go to the washroom because it needs to drip out. Oh my God. And then she has to take the wall. Whether it's that or getting fingered or whatever, a woman that gets an orgasm that can't walk after. I could always walk. I could just come and just run a marathon. I'm good.
Blown away.
Women, when they come.
I'm so jealous.
When I come, I feel.
Basky boy!
Yo, this looks bad. This looks awful. This sounds awful. This doesn't look like a joke. This doesn't look like this was ripped out of context. This looks dead ass. I hope by the end of this, they just come out and be like, nah, this was all cap. But what is this shit? Man sitting there jealous of girls not being able to walk after, talking about being plundered in the... Nah, man, what the fuck is going on here?
That needs to drip out. Oh my God. And then she has to take the wall. Whether it's that or getting fingered or whatever, a woman that gets an orgasm that can't walk after. I could always walk. I could just come and just run a marathon. I'm good.
Blown away.
Women, when they come,
I'm so jealous.
When I come, I feel like I can run a marathon. But my body my mind doesn't want to do it. But my body can do it, right?
Yes, tell them.
But a woman, when they orgasm,
some of them,
and it's like they're at the end. They're at the end of the marathon.
Man,
they're like crossing the line and falling down. That's what it is. Yeah. So by that definition, just seeing that, I can just say that women's orgasm are more powerful. It costs more, like you said.
Yeah.
It costs more to achieve.
Balance.
But when you pay that money and you get there, whoo.
Yeah. I mean, one girl had to shut down for an hour and a half.
Yeah. And
her shit was so intense. And it was like, how about this? This is one thing I know women can do that men can't do. Mm-hmm. Women can come continuously.
Yep.
Yes. But then so can some men.
After 2 times?
There's like a school of...
You're getting
did
powder.
You guys do that on purpose?
What?
You guys both went like this.
Well, I mean, you just said something I ain't never heard of. Okay, exactly. So you don't have to drop me off. I've never heard of dudes who could come nonstop.
There's multi-orgasmic men who can disconnect ejaculation from orgasm.
Can I ask you, how many times have you made a man multi-orgasm?
Oh, I've never. Not
hey,
like...
man, this is one of those like Loch Ness Monster type myths.
Yeah.
I need to see it to believe it.
Well, I've never been with somebody who's trained themselves in that way either. I don't think it's a journey that I can go on for you. Yeah. I think you got to go on this for yourself. Mm-hmm. There's a school of thought out there that if a woman can't orgasm, it's because she's not relaxed enough. What if you...
You know, it's just one of those things where...
That's funny.
I thought it was cool, but it didn't give me like a tsunami.
Right now, I want to let you know that.
Man, I did it for you, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, you know, you just.
What is the position?
Okay.
Position, galinari pune printer.
Yeah, it's just, you know, you get on your knees, arch it, pause, arch it, and then, you know, she behind it, she like a cow, she milking that, and she doing her thing.
By far.
Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah, and
how many times have
you pleasure versus because she's not relaxed enough, which puts the burden of responsibility or the blame on her for why she can't achieve pleasure versus I'm just not being stimulated correctly.
Well,
so it feels like a lot of conversations.
Whose job is it to?
She's fair.
Women's sexuality is based around male ego.
Yes, but who's responsible of your orgasm, of your pleasure?
Women, everyone's definitely responsible for their own. But
and who's responsible? Let's say who's responsible for your partner's pleasure?
I mean, in success and mutuality, I'm responsible for yours, you're responsible for mine. But I have to also be able to teach you. But because a lot of women don't even learn about what works for them, they learn about sex from the lens of what is best for a man. Mm-hmm. They don't even necessarily know that.
Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying.
I think when it comes to the orgasm thing, men often approach it from the idea of like, they want you to come because it makes them feel good to be able to get you to that place rather than just understanding like that even the approach to orgasm doesn't have to be so intense. It should be something that you're thoughtful and interested in, but understanding that it puts a lot of pressure on the other partner when you're saying, have you come yet? Have you come yet?
Yes.
And it gets them more into their head as a result of the actions that you're taking not to be considerate of that. So I think orgasms are important. I think they're good for sex. I do not think they're necessary. I don't think they're defining for great sex.
Even for men.
I've had amazing sex that had nobody orgasm. And that's okay. And I think if you have that more holistic approach and you're more patient with that, then they're going to be much more relaxed because it's not such a crux of your ego to make them get there.
You're the first man I've ever heard before say that you can enjoy sex without an orgasm. Because I think that school of thought is out there that you don't need an orgasm for to have great sex. But that usually is because a lot of.
All right, Amardaz. Hold on, let me scroll up. All right. You said, why are they so giggly? It is what it is. Say it with your chest at least. My nigga, you were up here saying, was it done by a woman though? And I was the one that told you it's zesty regardless. Who the fuck are you telling say it with your chest at least? I've been saying it's zesty. You're the one that's saying, is it done by a woman? It doesn't matter if it's done by a woman. It's fucking zesty. The fuck are you talking about? Say it with your chest. What the fuck have I been saying the whole fucking time?
Women are doing anything that
in history, the sex and the point of sex is the orgasm.
Yes.
And that's what people think. That you're having that to have an orgasm. I'm just having sex to have sex.
Hey.
Nah, this is some bullshit. What do you mean? What the fuck? You're having sex just to have sex?
What?
You're not doing it to finish? Hold on.
Positive to have great sex, but that usually is because a lot of women aren't doing anything that
in history the sex and the point of sex is the orgasm.
Yes.
And that's what people think. That you're.
No, I'm talking about them, not you. Oh, fuck. See, sometimes my interpretation skills.
Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit.
And I'm out here snapping for no reason.
Having that to have an orgasm. I'm just having sex to have sex.
Hey.
That's really just that. So I agree with what he says when, you can have sex and not have orgasm, and then it was good.
Can you tell me about a time you've had a great sexual experience that did not end in orgasm? Like, what did you do that made it so great then?
It's just great. All the senses that we're talking about. The smell,
Shut up, bitch!
You're done.
All right, now I'm just joking on these motherfuckers, but seriously, what the fuck are you talking about, Preach? The senses that are being... What are you guys talking about? You know what it is? They came to a sexologist platform, and, man, I'm making excuses. I'm going to stop making excuses. Fuck it.
Sexual experience that did not end in orgasm? Like, what did you do that made it so great then?
It's just great. All the senses that we're talking about. The smell, the taste, the touch, all of that was there. It was good. And while that was happening, because that's the thing.
The smell, the taste, the touch.
Get a job, nigger.
While people are having sex, they're thinking about the orgasm they're supposed to have or how to reach that. Okay, but they're not even in the present. They're not in the present and in everything that is going on. This is a wonderful thing that's going on. Mm-hmm. This is wonderful. What?
Yeah, I get it. It's wonderful and all, but without the finish, my nigga. But this is not the premise of the discussion anyway. So let's get through this part and let's talk about this.
We're doing it. And all this is going on and is great, and we're in the mood, and so that can be just great. Just being the present. Don't even think about the orgasm at the end, but think about all the sensation that's going on right now. Everything that's going on with your body, with her body, how she responds. I think
It's false. No way. Not this time. We created it. Not this time. No, not this time. It's totally made up. Pure fiction. It's fiction. It's fiction. We made it up. We made this one up. It's a made-up tale. It's a total fabrication. It never happened. It never happened. This one was invented by a writer. Not this time.
the approach that I have is the same approach when we dance. There's no orgasm at the end of the dance, but everything is nice. How you nail that move, how you guys are in sync, how you move to the beat of the music. In bed, there's no music, but you're going to be your own beat. You know what I mean? You're going to be your own tambourine. How all that is in sync and all that is great and doing and working well together. That's dope. And then after that, if there's an orgasm, great. But all of that shit, you were all in the zone.
Bullshit.
So,
yeah,
I don't know.
I would say...
I want to give you an affirmative touch right now. Do you mind?
What's that? What was an affirmative touch?
It's a dap.
Oh, that's what it is. A dap. You could have said that. I wouldn't have given you an affirmative. I don't know that language.
When you get a degree in sexology, all of a sudden you don't say that. Like, we're gonna consensually fist bump.
Girl, I'm from the East Coast and Montreal. I don't do this LA, California shit. I'm gonna feel you affirm. You approve.
Just right. Let me show you some.
Yeah, show me some knuckles. Yeah, confirm like.
Hey,
what you talking about? Boom.
All right, that wraps that up there. Is there anybody in the chat that thinks that this is that's seen the entire thing? Don't just come in at the end and start capping. But after seeing this whole presentation, do you think that this was a joke, or do you think this was an accurate representation of what the hell the title is? Aba&Preach admitting to, or at least Aba from Aba&Preach admitting to butt play, arching his back in doggy style for prostate milking. Does that seem accurate? Does that seem like what we just witnessed? What was just described by Aba&Preach? Was that a joke or was that real? Were they talking about getting porked in the booty or not? Because that's what it sounds like. So when they get on platforms and debate whether people are paying for pussy is ethical and good and blah, blah, blah. Nigga, you're getting porked in the booty. Stop it. That's where you got to stop it, man. This shit is just weird. None of this shit is a display of masculinity. People can say what they want. It's with a girl. Oh, it's adventure. Nah, man. Stop the cap. Stop it.
お前はもう死んでいる。何?
Yep, she's a serious sexologist. This ain't no joke. They admitted to it with their chest out. They thought nothing of it because of the culture that we're in, the Charlemagne culture. Zesty, but not gay. You know, this is YouTube, so I'm going to leave that one alone. As I was saying, the culture that it's like people try to reinvent the culture, the whole unlearned culture that Charlemagne the God and many others have been pushing. The Breakfast Club's reach is very vast. So when they say things and they constantly say things, people repeat it, it gets stuck in their head and they start living by it. Keep that same energy. Shit like that. Unlearn this, unlearn that. All this was toxic masculinity when it was just normal masculinity, and it was the feminist indoctrination cycle going on where people thought this shit is okay. People are openly admitting to a girl's fingering them in the butt, dildos in the butt, prostate milking. The fuck is all this shit? I'm actually disappointed when I seen this. I thought this was a joke. I went back in a debate before I got on camera thinking this is misrepresented. This is wrong. Nope. From what I see, being gay means you're sexually attracted to other men. Yes, we know that. But when we just say zest, you know what we mean. Zest is just a synonym to get past the guidelines, my nigga. Come on. Yo, we have a next stream to get to. I'm going to start that right now. Let's get into it.
This is that G shit. Who can? Not that orange. Yeah. Lloyd Banks. This is that G shit. Not that R&B shit. My niggas need this. Come on. Put my back against the wall, I'm coming back. Holding the gap, don't get clapped. All of a rap, vision black, rat-a-tat-tat. On my gun wounds, like Big said, I get bread. Jealousy help my shit spread. I smoke them like a rich dread. Chronic got the windpipe. They keep the scat with him tight. These other rappers feminine and woody denim skin tight. I've been right, the wind type. Since my speed 10 bite. Don't come without an invite or fill a barrel spin bite. That fuck a whole attitude. The Snoop is on, I've been on it. The only bag I brought abroad had McDonald's on it. Neck got diamonds on it. That's why they climbing on him. Preach, I eat the fuck food. He'll look like piranha to him. Banks are kinda saw him. Extinct dinosaur. I'm running the nigga crib. Break the fine china on him. He rap about big clips, but he don't got him on him. Scared to show his face in the bricks, and he ain't got a warrant. He will crush whoever you bring. We cannot ignore it. Bet his mouth won't say nothing slick with the heater knocking on it. Hopping out with everything, with my jewelry everywhere. For you blue pennies with my semi and my belly, yeah, yeah. I've been street aware way before the green murder scene. Children know what candles on the corner mean. I made it out the corridor. They blowing out enormous steam, cause I'm showing all this guap. Bentley spurred forest green. I'm already mean, but if the engineer record it clean, I'ma make them lean like the feeling when you dope a fiend. Kush weed from night to morn. 3/4 of my life is porn. My schedule ain't quite the norm. I barely got to write this song. We don't follow right from wrong. We do what the fuck we want. Hot bitch, icy arm. Catch me with the trunk in front. These niggas ain't gon' like me long. Fuck it, let the pump get pumped. I carry like I'm licensed for 'em. Nigga don't confront me drunk. I crack him with this empty rose. Turn his head to Humpty Dump. I one night spin these hoes. Bet he won't get slumped for cunt. Addict for the love of cash. Bright future, trouble past. Daiquiris and beach chairs. You gotta try to cut my grass. Packed like Plexico, cause of the way my necklace go. Hoes and four-wheelers by them villas out in Mexico. I'm under though, X and O, G-Mac stepping slow. Bro, you're a stepping stone, I'm known, but I'm repping no. Bringing chick around, I'm taking her home. Making a moan, making a scream, sending her back. Now you mad, breaking the phone. Ain't no arguing when I'm grown. Stay the fuck up out my zone. Get it, hit it, then I'm gone. Let my nigga get his turn. Come on! Word. There's no pussy like new pussy. There's no money like new dough. Mac thought you knew ho. I'm hood hopping, you know how the 22s roll. Smoking out the window with a Benz, yeah, the usual. How the hell they gon' catch me? Them niggas too slow. Money over most shit, where I go, the crew go. Tell me I ain't doing my thing. The fuck is you, yo? Catch me riding around with my thing. I drop a sumo. Sooner or later, matter of time, bet they all learn. Snitches die 1,000 times. G's make the world turn. Yeah. If you know what we know, it's still a mojito.
Pop World TV, you absolutely right. Straight men don't do zesty things, especially zesty sex acts. You might say something zesty once in a while, it happens, but no zesty sex acts.